the order flow creation of alpha, right? The order flow creation of alpha. So when you look at this as it goes forward, take a look at it as it drops down here. You might say, but I don't understand. Look, I don't understand Sam's narrative here. I've got a lot of sellers in here, right? I've got a lot of sellers. So why is that not your buy trade? Tell me why that's not your buy trade. We've got a 2-to-1 ratio or a 0.5 ratio, whichever way you want to look at it. If it's easier for you to think about this as a 2-to-1 ratio, then most people would probably say that's easier. So you've got a 2-to-1 ratio in favor of the buy trade. But where's your buy order in here, guys? Where's the buy order dominating this area here? There isn't really any buy orders, is there? So why is this not your buy trade here? For the same reason. For exactly the same reason. When you look at the buy orders, you're saying, well, I really want to see that imbalance coming back in behind this as a bit of business here, right? It's getting there. It's getting there, isn't it? It's slowly but surely getting to that point, but we're really not there yet. We're really not quite at that point. And now this one's a lot better because A, the volume does increase significantly again. B, it's still contained inside the same price area. And when you think about this just in single terms, they've effectively bought this price, they've effectively now bought this price, and they've effectively now bought this price, haven't they? So that's just 1, twice, 3 times, isn't it? That's just 3 times as a storyline. So when we see that 3 times as a storyline, you're now looking at this narrative and you're saying, what is this in here? So you start to see some zeros. In other words, that's a stop run. That is absolutely a stop run. Do you agree? So those sell orders are stops. You can see it, all the zeros. And what did they do with the stops? They didn't even have to put any buy orders on the other side to get the price to go back up, did they? Do you understand that? They didn't have to put any buy orders there. Think about it, guys. Think about how this trade developed. Somebody sold 150 contracts there. And then very shortly afterwards, somebody sold there. And very shortly afterwards, somebody sold there. Nobody paid market orders on any of those 3 trades. Do you agree with that? Nobody. You agree with that? So in other words, there's 190 sell deltas there. 190 sell deltas on those 3 bottom prices. And the price closed at this level here with a minus 190 sell delta below that line. Say for argument's sake, 200 sell delta below that line. And they didn't have to pay a single contract to go back up. So how does that happen? How's that possible? They just pulled away the offer, didn't they? They just pulled away the offer after that. They literally swept up those stops. They pulled away the offer. And all we had to now do was recognize that that is just simply going to go straight up. Think about it, guys. Think about the narrative, about the power of this. So I appreciate Sammy posting this. Think about the power of that piece of information. Does everybody get it or not? So if I was to draw that narrative, what would I be writing? Would that be a correct kind of comment idea? Now, we don't know when the price came in, so it would be 4 ticks away because there was nothing in the first 3 ticks. The price managed to rise 4 ticks without a single buyer visible. Not a single buyer. Not one. You can see it in the footprint. There isn't a single buyer until 4 ticks later. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? And this always happens in stop areas. This always happens in stop levels, stop areas. So you look for that type of reversal in and around stop areas. And obviously, if you see it, you can jump very, very quickly into that. Make sense? So cheers to Sammy for posting that one. Great example of what we're talking about when we talk about these stop runs.